I crashed the pit bike just a minute ago. Broke this fairing pretty much completely off. Just got some dirt on it. Nothing too crazy. I was doing a second gear wheelie and I was like at the top of second gear, and it was probably the longest one I've ever done, and I just felt really like in the balance point. I could keep going forever, and the brakes stuck, so the front was like slowly starting to come down, so I popped the brake back up from being stuck and just looped it immediately. So I'm okay though, didn't get hurt. So today the plan is kind of confusing. So I ordered my parts staggered so that like one would come in and then I could work on that, and then the next ones would come in, but they all showed up on the same day. We've got the oil pump for the Miata motor to get it all squared away. We've got oil pressure sender and lower temp thermostat. I've also got plugs for the Corvette. The problem is the plug wires, I just realized, aren't here, so it's not really dumb to do the Corvette stuff now because the plug wires I can do afterwards. It's not going to take much more time, but I'm trying to decide between doing the Corvette and the Miata. I don't know. We're going to start on one like right now. Alright, I have decided that we're going to delay the Corvette. Like I said, we have a lower temp thermostat, oil pressure sender, plugs and wires. Since we're waiting on the wires, I need to get distilled water and water wetter anyway. It's gonna just waste too much time for tonight. Like I said, I only have so much time after work to get this stuff done. So we're gonna put that project off for tonight, save it for another night. We're going to try to get this thing fully buttoned up and ready to go back in. Now that we have the oil pump. Also, real quick, do not buy any parts from carparts.com or discountbody.com. They sent me spam, more spam, some $100 fake wine certificate. When I called, because they never sent me an invoice or anything, it was definitely a call center like in India or something, and they had never sent anything. They said that they had shipped it. This was like 5 days after I ordered it. They said that they had shipped it. Swore that they had shipped it days prior. I looked at the tracking, and the tracking label was created that day. Just is a mess. I highly do not suggest using them. So that's that. I mean, the pump is good. I researched the brand of the pump. It's just the actual retailer, not very good. Don't buy from them. Okay, so I'm gonna get this thing buttoned up. Alright, since the oil pan needs to dry while the motor's upside down for a minute, we're going to go ahead and do the rear main seal, oil pump, then we're going to put the baffle and oil pan on, bolt it all down, and then we'll be good to go. So I'm going to do that now. Alright, we're done. That may have seemed like it only took a few seconds in this video, but it actually took like forever because I had to clean the oil pan still, I had to clean some other pieces off, and then try to find the right gaskets. It was just a mess. So now that that's done, I'm gonna let that dry. So we're gonna let that sit and let that get tacky and stuff before we flip it over. We don't want to flip it over when it's still super wet. We don't want to introduce oil into it, like I said before, blah 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 blah. So break time. Alright, it should be dry enough now to flip it over and start assembling as much more as we can. I don't know if I'm going to get the trans on tonight, but I'm going to try to get at least everything else done. I always say I'm going to do all these things, I never get to the rest of them. That's just how cars work. Learn that. Valuable lesson. Quit talking to yourself, Mr. I'm finally back. I've been gone for 2 years. Fed's been gone for like a week and it's been sad. I've been lonely without Fed. Though. He's back and Marco was gone. Everyone was gone.
Why is this motor here?
Because the oil pump just came in today. I know. This thing's stiff. Alright, 42. Go fuck yourself. want you all to know that I asked Fed for help, and he just walked right past me to eat his chicken nuggets.
You obviously didn't ask loud enough because I didn't hear you say anything.
Liar.
Over these chicken nuggets.
You're a liar. The OG subscribers would know this because I've mentioned this like a million times. Whenever you're RTVing something, especially like 2-machine services, you want to put it on, spread it, don't have a ton, because if you have a ton it goes into and the outside, like however much comes out is how much went in, and like if that's in your oil pan, it can get sucked up and cause your strainer, clog your strainer, blah 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 blah. Also, just like hand tighten it, let it sit for a minute and get tacky, and then tighten it. Otherwise you'll just push all the RTV out. Make sure you take a little Vaseline or a little bit of grease and grease the O-ring before you put it in, otherwise it'll tear.
That's it. I wish this was easy. Like doable.
I'm deleting these throttle body coolant hoses that go from there through the oil filter housing and then back to here because they're annoying and dumb and I don't need them anymore. And also the main reason is I don't have this front piece anymore.
I'm trying to be clean.
Alright, motor's all put together, everything's cleaned up. I put the valve cover on even though I'm probably going to take it back off to put the motor in so it doesn't get scratched, but I think it looks good. It almost looks blue, even though it's supposed to be black.
If you put it under a blue light, it'll look good.
But it's all nice and clean and assembled.
Put it under a black light so it
Good
looks
to go.
That's freaking
Distracted.
good. That's fucking awesome.
Alright, so that's it for this video. The motor is together. I did accomplish what I wanted to do today. All that's left is to put the clutch on the motor, trans on the motor, and then put it in the car. That's it. So hopefully the next video, that's what we're going to be doing. Might work on the Corvette before that, might not. I don't know. Lots to do. Fun stuff. So yeah, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Say bye, Fed.
That's all, folks.
Say bye.
Little production.